Hello everyone, hello my business in Africa YouTube community. I hope you guys are doing great anywhere you are. My name is Rufo Chifu and I am the CEO founder of HRN Systems. Here we help just a lot of people get started in Africa. So if you're watching us right now for the first time or you're watching me on this channel for the first time, just make sure you click on the subscribe button right now. And of course, learn to drop me your comments so that I know what you want, like the kind of topic you want me to talk about next. Okay, today's video I just wanted to talk about how to start an import-export business in Africa. I'll be giving just like general kind of procedures, like steps which can apply for every African country. If you're in Cameroon, you're in Nigeria, Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, anywhere you are, you can say apply these steps. Okay, so don't go anywhere, keep watching. Don't go anywhere, right? And I would like that you get a pen and a paper so that you jot them down, because they are like 5 steps. The Rufus 5 steps. So if you're right there, keep watching me and I'll be right back after this short break. Hello guys, hello my business in Africa YouTube community. My name is Rufo Chifu and I have been having a lot of questions from investors like you asking me, which African country should I invest in? I therefore decided to create this. I also decided to create this other tool right here. If you're an investor and you want to invest in Africa, then you need this tool. Click on the links in the description box below and download your own copy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get started, I talked about import-export and the ways or how to start an import-export business in Africa. Now, when I talk of import-export, what do I actually mean? Import business is just like you buy goods and then you sell them. That's just it. It's just some kind of trade. Okay, and in this case we're talking about import-export. It means you're probably buying from another country and then you're investing in another country, like an international trade. But of course in Cameroon we do what we call buy and sell, which means you can buy in Douala and sell in Boya, or you can just buy from a supplier in the same town and sell to a client in the same town. Okay, so that's just trade or buy and sell. But in this case I'm referring to like importing into the country that's from another country. It can be a country in Africa or maybe in Europe, in China, in India, Pakistan, anywhere, and then you import into Africa, into your country, and then you sell. Okay, so that's the kind of business I'm talking about here, and we will look at the 5 steps of how you can really go down to that business. Okay, now step number 1 is, if you want to do this kind of business, the first thing you should do, step number 1, is you need to carry out a research in your area, in your locality, in your country. Okay, now carry out the research. That's the first thing you should do. Go out there, and I recommend that you go out there yourself. I know a lot of people want to pay, you pay a company or something, but it's going to be cheaper if you go out there yourself and gather information. So go out there, do a research to identify what is the market need. Okay, there must be a market need. You might see that, okay, maybe diapers sell a lot well in your area. You can see that some kind of product or service sells well in your area. So that is what you should be looking at. And when you're doing that research, what you should be looking at is the pricing of that product or service. You should also look at the market capacity, like how much you can sell, like how many pieces of that thing, or what quantity can you sell. Do you understand? And you should also make contacts when you go out, like you contact people who are in potential clients. When you're out there will be people that you want to make this contact with them, like the people who are already dealing in that kind of business, that they can give you more information. So when you identify the need of the population, then you go to step number 2, which is you now go out there and look for a supplier. Now this is going to be an international business. Probably you want to import from China, you want to import from India, or from some another African country. So when you go out there, you probably start looking online, right? That's the first thing you probably do. You probably start looking online, because I know not everybody will have the capacity or the means to actually travel to meet suppliers. Okay, and if you want to, there are so many suppliers online, but you have to be aware of scammers. Okay, I did a video which is right here about scamming. and that video I said, okay, I did a video of 10 things how you can recognize somebody is scamming you. So I'll recommend that you watch that video. I'll drop the link in the description box below. You also watch that video so you don't get caught in that scamming, in that scamming deal that people do online, especially if you want to buy from an African country. But that's the first thing. And when you're going out there, make sure you do your research. Okay, you do a background check on the supplier. There are some companies that you probably pay them to go out there and do a background check for you. You should do a background check. Like, don't just start buying without doing a background check. Okay. So when you actually now do your background check and you're sure that the company exists or your supplier exists, now request for their samples. I always recommend that they should send you samples, because you don't want to place an order and then the thing comes, your good comes, and then it's not the same thing. And of course the pricing as well. So when you get the pricing here, you then compare with the pricing locally to see if your business or your goods will be competitive in the market. Okay, so now that's step number 2, which also I'll recommend that you do it. If you want to get into that kind of business, you should be the ones who actually do it, because by the time you're doing it yourself, you're learning the business in the process. Step number 3, get registered. Of course, you can't do business in anywhere in Africa without registering your company, right? So make sure at this point you register your company legally with the right authority in your country. And if you are wondering how to go about that, don't worry, because we are here for you, right? HR and Systems is here for you. And that's why I created this. No, let me put it this way. It's called the African Business Startup BRAINBOX. I mean, here you're going to find all the procedures, all the estimated costs, and all the estimated time that it's going to take for you to register or to create your company in every African country. You're going to find all the 54 African nations and what it takes in terms of procedures, documents, the time and cost to create these companies. Okay, so you can just get this book and then start. I don't call it a book, this is a tool. Okay, just go on Amazon Kindle right now and get it. I am the one who put this together, so if you get that, you will also be supporting this channel. Okay, and if you find any difficulty registering your company in any of these countries, contact me. The numbers are on the screen right now or in the description box below. Contact me. Let's help you with that process, okay? And of course, it's consultancy, right? So it's paid. Don't forget that. Don't forget that as well, okay? That was the third thing you had to do if you are convinced that this is the business you want to do, okay? And then the fourth thing is, with trade or with import-export kind of business, you need a warehouse, okay? You need a warehouse because you are not manufacturing any goods. You have to stock. You have to stock goods. You have to store them somewhere so that you can start selling from your warehouse. And if you're a starter, I would encourage you to start small. Don't start big, right? You understand? Start small, where you can even just convert a room in your house. You understand? Just convert a spare room in your house and you start stocking your goods there, okay? And from there, as you're selling, and then you're getting to know the business better, and you also get bigger, and then you can now move out to a whole complete warehouse on its own. But of course, this depends on the kind of business or the kind of good that you want to start selling or you want to deal into, okay? So, but my recommendation is start small and then you go big. So you need to get a warehouse at this stage. Now, step number 5. Just start doing your marketing and selling your goods, okay? Now, nowadays, leverage on digital marketing. Start creating content, videos, posters, graphics, and all of this to communicate. Create your WhatsApp account, create your Facebook account, your Twitter, your Instagram, and all these online social media accounts for your business, and start posting and promoting them. You probably want to start doing targeted promotion, like $1 per day or $2 or so, which is very cheap. So you need to put some money aside too for publicity, and depending on your business as well, you might want to also print some flyers and distribute them locally. One-on-one meetings, organize seminars, and there are just a lot. I mean, I have so many ways where you can sell your small business, and if you want me to cover that in another topic, drop it in the comment section below and I'm going to do that. So ladies and gentlemen, those were the 5 steps you can take to get started with an import-export business in just any African country, okay? If you're watching me right now and you want me to cover a particular topic, I'll be ready to do that, okay? Drop in the comment section below and I'm going to do that. So subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like, and of course share this video, right? I am Rufo Chifo, and I'll always be here to talk about business on the African continent. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, to download my books on Amazon Kindle, okay? I have 2 books now on Amazon Kindle. Download that right now and let's get started. 2020 is past going. I mean, we're in November, so it's gone. Now, let 2021 be the investment year. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.